The officials for today's game, Bill McCarthy, Bill Elk, and John Floyd. In the center jump circle, that looks as though they're going to switch things up a little bit. That is Jelani White. Jelani White, ball in the air, tap controlled by the Golden Griffins. And Canisius will have it first. They go right to left. Here is Malik Johnson with the basketball. Niagara opens up in man-to-man defense. James Towns with the assignment on Malik. Kick it now to Reese. That pass now then is stolen away. Into the front court it goes. Here's James Towns all the way to the bucket. Had it knocked away, and last touch by Malik Johnson. And it will be Purple Eagle basketball. Well, that was an errant pass by Isaiah Reese that just bounced through the paint. Towns picked it up, and in a blink of an eye, he was headed in the other direction. So Niagara with their first possession. Here's Khalif Tate with it, top of the key. He'll look to the left wing, had Prochet open, didn't go that way. Instead, he gives it to James Towns, and now the Purple Eagles will rebalance the floor. Here's James off a screen, left elbow, kicks it up top to Marv. Marvin Prochet against the defender all the way to the bucket, and he lays it in. Marvin Prochet has the Purple Eagles in flight. 2-0 Niagara, 40 seconds in. Tacome Olsen with it now to Jelani White. White looks to his left, finds Reese. Whip it up top, Hitchin. Lob pass down low, that is slammed through by Jelani White, and we are tied at 2. The back screen there freed up Jelani White. 2-2 ball game. Golden Griffins go man-to-man defense. Here's Khalif Tate with it. Top of the key to Prochet. Feeding in the post is Dominic Robb with a catch and a reach-around foul on Scott Hitchin. And for the Whitby, Ontario native, that is his first. I want to welcome in our LCTV audience that has tuned in. My name is Todd Callan. John Cacciatore to my right on stats. Khalif with that high arcing inbounds play with 20 on the shot clock. Niagara in the front court. Dominic Robb with it, top of the key. Sticks it in the belly of Chris Barton. One dribble, now a fade pass to the right wing to Prochet. Picked up by Reese. Size mismatch there. Marv backing him down, goes all the way to the bucket, and that one blocked away. That was Jelani White. Good help defense there to block it. Right wing pass. There's Molson stepping into a three. That one off the rim, no good. And a whistle away from the basketball. And Jelani White put two hands on, I believe, Chris Barton, shoved him out of the way. And that's a foul on White, his first, team second. Well, we get a good look here at Malik Johnson just on the left shoulder of James Towns. Coach Casey talked about it in our At Pro Sports pregame show. This is not unexpected. They're going to try and make James work every step up and down this 94 feet of hardwood. James into the front court, flips it to Barton, now to Prochet, top of the key. A lob pass, that one knocked away, stolen by Malik Johnson, who gives it to Jelani White. He's loose in the front court, fumbled the pass away, then it's stolen by Prochet. Back comes Niagara. Khalif Tate going to step into a three, off the front rim, no good, and the rebound to Isaiah Reese. Tempo beginning to pick up here. 2-2 ball game, 18:05 left first half, just underway. Isaiah Reese spinning on Prochet, up and under move, leaves the pass for White, little floater, that one missed. Tapped up by Reese, that missed, and Khalif Tate ripped it away with two hands, and back come the Purple Eagles. Leaf into the front court, feeds it into the post. Dominic Robb, little floater, too strong, no good. Dom gets his own rebound and drops it over the rim. 4-2, Purple Eagles out in front. Second chance points there for Niagara's Dominic Robb. Here's Hitchin with it now in the front court, takes Dom down low, spins in the paint, goes into him, and the shot swatted away by Dominic Robb. Look out, front row. 10 block shots away from Joe Arlucas there. Hitchin went into him with the body, and the league's leading shot blocker yielded absolutely zero ground and swatted it away. Shot clock at 19, 4-2 Niagara. Dominic Robb doing it at both ends. Inbounds play to Reese. He'll kick it up top to Tacome Olsen. Picked up by Tate, so they fire the pass to Malik Johnson. Now to Reese. Bounce pass inside. Slammed through that time with two hands by Hitchin, who turns and barks a little bit at Dominic Robb. That was a good play by the Griffs. It freed up Hitchin for the dunk. 4-4 our score. And don't be surprised if this is a game that stays in that one or two possession window. Prochet with it now. Goes right wing to Towns. James throws it on the baseline to Dominic Robb. Squares his shoulders on Hitchin. One dribble. Kicks it up top. James fakes the pass. Into the paint he goes. Back to Barton. 5 to shoot. Barton in the paint. Right elbow jumper. Off glass. Good. Chris Barton able to coax that one through. 6-4 Niagara. Back come the Griffs in the blink of an eye. Molson now to Reese. Fired along the perimeter. Jabril Faulkner checked in. Faulkner with the pass to Johnson. Whip it down low. Faulkner unable to save it. Out of bounds it goes off his fingertip. And the Golden Griffins have shown an early tendency here to fire it up top to Hitchin, who then whips the ball down low for an easy shot. They have turned it over once, and they've had a couple of good looks twice. 6-4 the score. Towns with it. Picks up his dribble. Loops the pass to Marvin Prochet, top of the key, picked up by Faulkner. He'll flip it to Khalif Tate as Canisius really extending their defense with a hand in every passing lane. James Towns with it. Back pass to Dom. He's open. He's going to hoist a three. It's on the way. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Barton layup. Good. Oh, raise the roof. Chris Barton nearly jumped out of the gym. 8-4, Niagara out in front. Here's Hitchin with it now, top of the key. Couple dribbles, trying to go backdoor to Isaiah Reese, but that was slammed shut by Tate. Here's Reese with it now. Steps back, a long two on the way. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound battled for. James Towns picks it up for Niagara. 1-on-3, so he'll pull things out. Now to Prochet. Marv's going to step into a deep three. Good! A deep, deep three by Marvin Prochet. 7 straight by the Purple Eagles. They lead it 11-4. Malik Johnson with it now to Faulkner. Jabril Faulkner, whistle, and a reach-in foul, I believe, on James Towns, and that's a good foul because Faulkner had a layup. Timeout. We'll step aside as well. Quick moving game. 15:28 left first half. Niagara work across the globe through purpleeagles.com. Also on the radio side on 107.3 Classic R&B and 3WS AM 1400. And again, we don't want to leave out our LCTV audience. Happy to have you along on this frigid Wednesday evening. Purple Eagles on a 7-0 run. Here's to Call Molson with it right wing. Fires it up top to Hitchin. He's going to hoist a three from there. Line drive, no good. And the long rebound out to Molson. He'll flip it to Reese in the right corner. Isaiah Reese fires it through the paint. Stolen by Chris Barton and then knocked out of bounds by Jabril Faulkner. But the Purple Eagles with the steal, and Niagara will have the possession. Early shooting in this one. Canisius just 2 for 8. Niagara 5 for 9. Leading the way, Marvin Prochet with 5. There's James Towns with it in the front court. Now goes left wing, keeping that dribble alive. Picked up by Jabril Faulkner. Mismatch somewhere. That's Prochet with Malik Johnson on him. Towns picks it up now to Dominic Robb. Dom fires it into the corner. Caught by Barton. He'll hoist a three. It's on the way. No good. Offensive rebound. Prochet. Up he goes. He missed the shot, but a foul on the Golden Griffins underneath. That is likely going to be on Jabril Faulkner, and it is. So for Faulkner, that is his first. The third team foul on the Griffs, and Marvin Prochet will go to the line. Marv split a pair in the win against Monmouth for the season, 67%. That shoulder shrug, and he knocks in the first free throw. He's got a half dozen. In the 7 games all time between the Purple Eagles and Golden Griffins with Marvin Prochet on the floor, Marv has averaged 10 points a game, 76 points, nearly 11 per contest. Here is Marv staring at some friendly faces in the end zone, and he swishes that one through. He's got 7. 13-4, Niagara out in front. We were tied at 4 apiece. Going on 2.5 scoreless minutes for the Golden Griffins as they fire the pass in the front court to Isaiah Reese. Right in front of the Niagara bench, holds it over his head now to Faulkner. Faulkner to Malik Johnson, whips it right wing Reese. Now into the corner to Call Molson's got it with Barton on him. Lob pass into the paint. Reese fires it up top to Faulkner. Now Johnson back to Reese. A wing three on the way. That one no good. He left it short. Rebound James Towns. Good defense by Niagara here today. Towns into the front court. James between the legs. Now backs things out. Picks up his dribble. He'll look to the left wing and he'll find Chris Barton. Martin St. Louis is checked in. Now the pass from Barton to Robb. Right back to Chris Barton. Trying to back down to Call Molson. Spins. Had it knocked away by Molson. 8 to shoot. Now they feed Prochet right wing with Malik Johnson on him. Prochet taking him down low, but it's poked away by Malik. A steal by the Golden Griffins. Here comes Malik Johnson to the bucket. Reverse layup. Good. In traffic, Malik Johnson kept that one himself, and that snaps the scoreless streak. 13-6 our score. Niagara out in top. Here's James Towns with it. Fakes left, goes right. Now behind the back. Around the screen set by Dominic Robb. Back pass to Khalif. Here's Khalif. Jump stop in the paint. Floater on the way. That one no good. And the rebound to Isaiah Reese. He looks to go. Reese skip it across the floor. Malik Johnson an open three on the way. That one is no good. And the weak side rebound. Marvin Prochet all by his lonesome. Here comes Marv putting it on the deck. Trying to back down Faulkner. Kicks it along the baseline. Dominic Robb's got it. 16-footer on the way. Swish! Martin St. Louis did not come out to check Dominic Robb, so Dom had time to square his shoulders, lick his lips, and swish that one through. 15-6, Niagara out in front. Malik Johnson with it now, right wing to Molson. Interior pass, Malik Johnson lays it in. A give and go there, and defensively, Purple Eagles lost Malik Johnson. 15-8 the score. Greg King and Raheem Solomon at the scorer's table for the Purple Eagles. Tate now to Barton out near center court. Chris Barton puts it on the deck. Double team comes. Barton in the corner. Tate, here's an open three. That one on the way, no good. And the weak side rebound, Martin St. Louis, and he'll leave it for Malik Johnson. 15-8, Niagara out in front, 12:22 left first half. There's Tacombe Olsen with it now. With the ball in his hip, fires the pass across the floor to Faulkner. Now to Johnson, whips it to Molson. Left wing they go, Isaiah Reese with 12 to shoot. Ball on his right hip, whips the pass down low to Molson, and he traveled. Good defense there, not just by Khalif Tate, but also I think the help defense by Dominic Robb was key in forcing that turnover. Fourth turnover in the early going for the Golden Griffins. Substitutions in. Niagara will bring in Greg King and Raheem Solomon. Dominic Robb and Khalif Tate will go to the sideline. On the other side for the Golden Griffins, Jordan Henderson checks in. Malik Johnson will sit down. And also Jonathan Sanks gets his first minutes, and Isaiah Reese will go to the sideline. Here's James Towns with it. Inside of 12 minutes. Whips a pass on the baseline. A whistle away from the basketball, and an offensive foul is called on Niagara. It'll be on Raheem Solomon. That's his first, Niagara's second. Timeout. We'll step aside as well. 11:56 left first half. Niagara 15, Canisius 8. Play ready to resume. It'll be Golden Griffin basketball. Niagara leading at 15-8. Purple Eagles 6 of 13. Canisius 4 of 13. Henderson now gives it to Malik Johnson, who had a pretty quick rest over on the Canisius sideline. Johnson fakes right, now goes to the center of the floor. Kick in the corner. There's a wide open three by Jordan. He left that one short. Rebound loose in the corner and picked up by James Towns. He'll spin away out of traffic and feed Crochet right wing. Niagara into the front court. Whips the pass on the baseline to Chris Barton. Backing into Malik Johnson. Fadeaway jumper on the way. That one off the iron. No good. Offensive rebound. King. Back to Towns. James's three. That one off the iron. King after the rebound again. It gets knocked out of bounds. So we have a reach-in foul first. We do. It'll be on the Golden Griffins. It's on Jordan Henderson. That is his first. Scott Hitchin will check back in, and Martin St. Louis will sit down. Raheem Solomon, James Towns, Marvin Prochet, Greg King, and Chris Barton on the floor for the Purple Eagles. Raheem Solomon just about ready to get the basketball from the lead referee, Bill McCarthy. He'll fire that looping pass now to Prochet. He's going to pull the trigger, top of the key, three, good! Well, Sanks put his hands down, and that means Marvin Prochet could rise up, and Marv's got 10. 11:05 left. Niagara's lead is 10. 18-8. Here's Malik Johnson with it, attacking a 2-3 Niagara zone defense. Pass left elbow. Faulkner, he's going to hoist it two. That one on the way, no good. Chris Barton with the right hand says, give me that rebound, and the Purple Eagles look to run. Here's Towns with it now in the front court. Between the legs once, then twice, and he'll go right wing. Again, Marvin Prochet trying to isolate with Malik Johnson. They give it to King, now back to Towns. Marv just begging for the basketball. He's got it on the baseline. Here's Marv, had it knocked away and stolen again by Malik Johnson. He's done that twice. Now a pass. Sanks layup is good. Defense turning to offense, and the lightning quick hands of Malik Johnson. Watch your wallet. 18-10. Niagara's lead is 8. Here's Prochet to Barton, now to Raheem Solomon. Raheem around the screen, keeps that dribble alive. He's going to pull the trigger on a three. That one no good. Saved by Barton. Fires it to Towns, to the bucket. Layup no good. And the rebound to Malik Johnson. Great save there by Chris, and somehow he found Towns streaking to the bucket. 18-10. Niagara with the lead. We're inside of 10 minutes, first half. Johnson now to Henderson. Now they go left wing. Hitchens lobs it up for Faulkner, who just drops that one through. Quick ball movement. That's what Coach Reggie Witherspoon was talking about. After the win over Monmouth, he thought his team was passing a lot better. 4 straight by the Golden Griffins. Niagara's lead is 6, 18-12. Raheem Solomon with it. Off a screen, Raheem all the way to the bucket. Feeds King. King reverse layup. No, but a reach-in foul on the Golden Griffins. Hitchin immediately turned and stared at the official, but the foul will go on Jordan Henderson. Now that's a second on Henderson. So Greg King to go to the line for Niagara. For Greg, how about 3 for 4 in the win against Monmouth and 5 for his last 6. He has his average up to 50%. 15 for 30. This one, swish. Tacall Molson will check back in for the Golden Griffins, and Jordan Henderson will sit down. 19-12, Niagara out in front. Chris Barton and Jonathan Sanks having a little, I don't know, disagreement might be overdoing it, but a discussion that required John Floyd, the official, to step in between them. King's second free throw, good. So Greg King 2 for 2 from the line. Niagara perfect 4 for 4 from the stripe, with Prochet having the other 2. 20-12, Niagara leads it by 8. Marcus Hammond will check in at the next whistle for the Purple Eagles. Sanks now to Malik Johnson. Niagara still in that zone, although Canisius has found some cracks in it lately. Sanks with it. Shot clock at 10. Now to Malik. Kick it in the corner. Here's a wide open 3 by Tacall Molson, and that is good. For Tacall Molson, his first field goal. And that's the first made 3 by the Golden Griffins. They had missed their first 5. Chris Barton with it now out near center court. Around the screen. Here's Chris into the paint. Picks up the dribble. Now Prochet's got it. To Raheem Solomon. Oh, they're trying to feed Greg King, but they just couldn't get it to him. 10 to shoot. Raheem now right wing to James Towns against Malik Johnson. Goes to left elbow. Rises up. Jumper. Good. Well, that one nestled through the twine, and the Purple Eagles now lead it by 7. Just slithered over the rim for James Towns' first field goal. 8:25 left. Johnson now to Molson. Right up top it comes Malik Johnson again. Throw it on the baseline. Hitchin kicks it out to Sanks. He's got an open 3. That one is no good. Rebound battled for. Sanks has got it, then stolen from behind by Prochet. And a reach-in foul by Tacall Molson. Diving after what he thought was going to be a loose ball. Instead, it turned out to be the lower right leg of Marvin Prochet, and that's the first on Molson. 6th team foul on the Golden Griffins. James Towns will get his first rest with 8:14 left. And James going all the way down the end of the bench, and then some to slap 5 to all the Purple Eagles. The managers are there as well, trainer Johnny Monroe. Everybody got a piece of James Towns. Now we'll finally get a seat. Niagara by 7. Here is Marcus Hammond, the freshman, over the timeline, picked up by Malik Johnson. Hammond from Queens gives it to Solomon. Fires the pass to Chris Barton. Right back to Solomon. Here's Raheem with it. Throws it to the left elbow to Greg King. King going to work on Hitchin. Fakes to the baseline. Middle of the floor. Floater good. What a move by Greg King. Greg with 4. Niagara's lead is 9. 7:45 left first half. Again, Niagara back in the zone defense. Right wing. Sanks now to Johnson. Malik Johnson throws it to Hitchin. Left elbow extended. 2-pointer on the way is good by Scott Hitchin. Hitchin with 4. He and Malik Johnson leading the way. 6 different Golden Griffins have scored. 5 different Purple Eagles have hit the scoring column. Here's Raheem Solomon with it. Goes between the legs. Looks to his left and then a reach-in foul. No, we have an offensive foul. It'll be a traveling violation. Niagara turns it over. 7:19 left. Purple Eagles by 7. First half from the Gallagher Center and from Van Wagner. This is the Canisius checked in for the Purple Eagles, and Khalif Tate back on the floor for Niagara. Joining Greg King, Raheem Solomon, and Marcus Hammond. On the other side, it's Faulkner, Malik Johnson, Tacall Molson, Jonathan Sanks, and Scott Hitchin. So no Isaiah Reese. Malik Johnson kicks it in the corner. Molson, a wide open 3. That one no good. And the rebound to Greg King. He finds Khalif Tate on the outlet. Here's Leaf into the front court. Picks up his dribble, now finds Marcus Hammond. And the freshman will set the offense up for the Purple Eagles. Throws it to Kwakamentz, who finds Raheem Solomon, now deep right wing. Bounce pass out near center court to Khalif. Again, Canisius extending Niagara's offense. Right wing pass. Solomon's got it. 8 to shoot. Throws it on the baseline to Greg King. Here's King going baseline on Hitchin. Left-hand layup. Good. King saw a path to the bucket. He lays it in, and Greg King with 6. 6.5 minutes left. Niagara pushes the lead back up to 9. 26-17 the score. Hitchin, left wing. Sanks has it. Saw Hitchin go through to give it to him. Instead, Malik Johnson will fire a three, and that one is good. Well, Malik Johnson, a self-admitted pass-first guy, leading the way for the Griffs. He's got 7 points. Isaiah Reese yet to score in this ball game, and he's been on the sideline for the better part of the last few minutes. Quacamenza catches it from Hammond, gives it right back to Marcus Hammond. With Malik Johnson all over him, he throws it on the baseline to King. Again, going to work on Hitchin. Here's Greg King, 10 to shoot. He'll send the double team, and reaching in and forcing the turnover was Malik Johnson. Greg King dragged that pivot foot, and that's the 5th turnover in this first half on the Purple Eagles. Well, what Greg was trying to do was have Marcus Hammond take off to the other side of the floor. That would have taken the double team away, and it would have been man on man. Malik Johnson in the front court now to Faulkner. Here's Canisius with the possession to Sanks, who got away with a travel. Sanks now to Molson. He'll hoist a contested three. That one no good. And the rebound to Greg Quacamenza. He'll find Hammond. Marcus Hammond, crossover dribble on Sanks. Keeps that dribble alive. In the corner it goes, but a reach-in foul on the Golden Griffins. It's either Sanks or Molson. Bill Elk took a long look in at, I believe, Sanks, and that is where the foul will go. And to call Molson, I don't know what his major is, but lobbying might be a part of it because he got himself out of harm's way with that one. It would have been his 2nd foul. They have a lot of stuff in the stats. I don't know if they have majors. So Marcus Hammond will go to the line. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. 17 fouls on the Griffs, just 2 on Niagara. Marcus 86% from the stripe, and he calmly buries the front end. He'll have another. For Marcus Hammond, who hit a real hot streak before the last few games, he's cooled off. Free throw by Marcus, good. He got that one in the side door. How about 21 for 24 now from the line for the freshman. Niagara's lead back to 8. 5:20 left first half. Sanks, long bounce pass to Jabril Faulkner. Faulkner tried to go back door, but that one's stolen away by Khalif Tate. 5-on-4 for Niagara if they hurry. Left wing, Hammond, an open three, good! Marcus Hammond on a personal 5-0 run, and Niagara's lead is 11. Into the front court come the Golden Griffins to call Molson to Faulkner. 31-20, Purple Eagles out in front. Sanks a contested three. That one off the iron, no good. Rebound, Raheem Solomon. Back come the Purple Eagles into the front court. Solomon whips it across the floor. Khalif Tate's got it to call Molson on him. Trying to get it to Hammond, and they do so. Marcus Hammond now between the legs, trying to shake free of Malik Johnson. Fakes left, spins, goes right. Hammond back to Quacamenza. Long bounce pass, caught by Greg King. Greg backing down Hitchin. Up and under move, floater, that one no good. Tapped by Quacamenza, but out to Malik Johnson, and here he comes for the Golden Griffins. Malik with it. Pass knocked away, stolen by Khalif Tate. Niagara 4-on-1. Back pass, King to the bucket. He lost control. Quacamenza's got it in a reach-in. Foul will send Greg Quacamenza to the line. And he'll chirp a little bit with Malik Johnson, and Greg King just pulls him away. One Greg takes another out of harm's way, and the end zone is loving that. 4:12 left. I think it'll be Quacamenza who will go to the line. The foul just now given to the scorer's table. Jonathan Sanks whistled for the infraction. That is his 2nd. 8th team foul, and Quacamenza will go to the line. Now, Bill McCarthy reading his lips. I could see what he said to Bill Elk is, should we take a look? And, in fact, they are going to do that. 31-20 our score, and our LCTV audience gets a look at Bill Elk talking things over with Canisius head coach Reggie Witherspoon, and our LCTV audience will get a look here at the replay. Niagara with a 4-on-1. That is so rare. The back pass to Greg King on his way up to slam it through. As they got out of the way, Greg lost control of it. But fortunately for the Purple Eagles, their other Greg Quacamenza, able to pick it up, and Malik Johnson committed the foul, and nothing egregious there. Afterwards, the two players came together. This should not be a long review at all. I think it may take longer to walk over and get the monitor up than it will to decide if there was anything here other than a common foul. Fans, we want to remind you that tonight's game brought to you in part by ComDoc. ComDoc wants to work with you not only to decrease paper output, but also to increase efficiency and control costs. ComDoc can do it. They've got the right mix of digital imaging products, services, and solutions. Give ComDoc a call. Call them tomorrow morning, 716-689-0202 for your free Print Responsibly assessment. Well, maybe there was something that continued on after the play, so to fill in the truck for our LCTV audience, maybe we can re-rack that one. And we'll carry it all the way through till after the ball was knocked out of bounds and the foul committed by Malik Johnson. As Bill McCarthy just rewinding the tape across from us. And now on our LCTV monitor, we will get a look at it. And we hope that they'll just be able to run this through. And we'll see if we have an opportunity. And I think John Floyd will come over and let us know exactly what they were looking at. Nothing extra after that common foul. We thank John Floyd for coming over and letting us know. So free throws upcoming for Greg Quacamenza. The foul on Malik Johnson is his first. Now, Quacamenza was on his way up to the rim, so 2 free throws upcoming for Greg. Greg, 91% from the line. It's been a while since the Purple Eagle sophomore has been at the charity stripe. Now, wait. Now, John Floyd is just making sure, and that's upon the question whispered in his ear, maybe not whispered, but sent over by Reggie Witherspoon, who was right on his shoulder. Free throw by Quacamenza, no good. He left it short. Last time Quacamenza was at the free throw line, he got to go back to the Ryder game here. He went 2 for 2. So here, Greg will try and split a pair. The sophomore from Worcester, Mass. Spins the ball back in his hand. Free throw on the way. Good. He swished that one in. So the Purple Eagles now lead it by 12. This is our largest lead of the night, 32-20. Isaiah Reese remains on the bench for the Golden Griffins. 4:04 left first half. Hinchin with it. Whips it into the right wing Molson. Up to Malik Johnson. Fires the pass to Faulkner. Faulkner sticks in the belly of Sanks. Now to Hitchin. Thought about a 3. Dominic Robb was closing on him, though. Here's Molson all the way to the bucket. Swatted away from behind by Marcus Hammond. That is great team defense. And with 3:49 left, we'll step aside for immediate timeout. Purple Eagles lead it by 12 first half. From Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment, this is the Purple Eagles Basketball Radio Network. 2.5 minutes to lead it, 32-20. Niagara being led by Marvin Prochet, although Mars had a good long rest over there. 3:49 left first half, 7 on the shot clock. Isaiah Reese still on the bench for the Golden Griffins. He's played just 7 minutes and 50 seconds of the first 16-15. Malik Johnson, a deep 3 on the way, and it was too late after the shot clock expired. So coming out of the media timeout, the Golden Griffins fell asleep offensively. Malik Johnson just dribbling the air out of the basketball as the shot clock buzzer went off. Well, here are the Purple Eagles with it, and their freshman Marcus Hammond. Now to Quacamenza. Flips it to Raheem Solomon. Solomon to Khalif Tate. He'll wait for Dominic Robb to set the screen as Dom just checked in. Top of the key, it comes to Quacamenza. Quacamenza, one dribble now, flips it to Solomon. 13 to shoot. Raheem, a deep 3. That one no good off the front rim. Just a little bit deeper than usual. Tacole Molson will bring it back for Canisius, down by a dozen. Malik Johnson to Faulkner. Jabril Faulkner spins, now finds Hitchin, who goes left wing to Johnson. Malik has hit 1-3 already, didn't hoist that one. Instead, he'll feed Hitchin. Back to Malik Johnson, reverse layup, good in traffic. Malik Johnson has been the offensive star for Canisius. He's got 9 points. He's already surpassed his average. Chris Barton, Marvin Prochet, and James Town at the scorer's table for the Purple Eagles, who have a 10-point lead. Marcus Hammond with it now. Feeds it on the baseline to Dominic Robb. Backing down Hitchin. Hitchin bangs into him. Dom around him. And what do we have? An offensive foul is called on Dominic Robb. As they say, Dom hooked the defender. And that is the first on Dom. And folks, team fouls 8-3. Now make it 8-4. 2:43 left. Marcus Hammond will check out, and Chris Casey pleading his case. I think he's got a good one. Hammond out, King out, Raheem Solomon out with Barton, Prochet, and Towns checking back in. Here's Tacole Molson with it. Now to Hitchin. They go left wing, Sanks. Feeding Hitchin on his way to the bucket. Fumbled it away once, and he traveled. Boy, Hitchin seemed to have a lot of choices in his mind. He didn't know which teammate he was going to go to. And he took a little bit of a stroll while mulling that over. 32-22, Niagara by 10. 2:31 left. Purple Eagles with their starting 5 in there. Trying to finish with a flourish here. First half winding down. 2:22 left. Here's Prochet with it. Right elbow jumper on the way by Marv. Good. Faulkner went for the steal. Marv went for the bucket. He's got a dozen to lead all scorers. 2:10 left. Niagara's lead is a dozen. Hitchin with it now. Sticks in the belly of Sanks. He's going to step back for a 3 and knock that one in. Niagara went under the screen, and Jonathan Sanks hits his first triple. Third 3-pointer of the ball game for the Griffs. Here's Chris Barton with it now to Towns out near center court. 1:50 left first half. Here's Towns around the defender, walking the tightrope on the baseline. Now to Barton. Barton feeds it to Dominic Robb. Free throw line, fakes it against Hitchin, spins in the paint, floater, good! Dominic Robb now with 6. Niagara 36, Canisius 25. 2 subs at the scorer's table for the Griffs. Lob pass, Faulkner lays it in. Well, that pick and roll where the passer, Faulkner, sets the screen. Then he gets the dunk. Dominic Robb now on the baseline. Again, backing down Hitchin. Hitchin bangs into him. One extra dribble by Dom. Finds Towns. Fakes a 3. Pulls up. Free throw line jumper on the way. That one no good. Rebound loose. Tapped out to Towns for Niagara. He's going to go all the way to the bucket on Malik Johnson. Layup good. James Towns with 4. Niagara's lead is 11. Faulkner, he's going to step into a 3 from the top. That one no good. All purple underneath in the 2-hand rebound by Dominic Robb. He'll give it to James Towns, who will now walk over the center court stripe. 20 on the shot clock, 46 on the first half clock. Here's Dom, past the defender all the way to the bucket, goes up, missed it, got his own rebound, floater, yes! Dominic Robb now with 8. Dominating the paint is the Purple Eagles big men. 14 points combined between Dominic Robb and Hitchin, and a timeout called by Reggie Witherspoon with 28.8 seconds left in the first half, and Niagara enjoying their largest lead of the game. They lead it by 13, 40-27 the score. All you need to do is head over to purpleeagles.com to enter. Click on one of the Hyatt Place banner ads or check out social media for the link and fill out all the information, but you have to do it by February 1st, and that's Friday. So don't wait around. A winner will be randomly selected after the first. 20 seconds left in the opening half. Shot clock at 14, so Canisius cannot run all the time off the clock. Jelani White with it now. Gives it to Molson. Purple Eagles switch defenders. Marvin Prochet picks up Molson. A whistle away from the basketball and a foul on Jelani White as he came together with with Chris Barton. That's his second on White, and 11.2 seconds left, so plenty of time for Niagara to draw something up. 40-27 the score, and a late substitution. Jabril Faulkner, well, I guess just in time since they're going to let Faulkner in, and Jelani White with those 2 fouls will go out. Well, here we go. Niagara in the front court, or in the back court, trying to get it over the timeline. James Towns does. 5 seconds left. Here's James to the bucket, off the window, good! James Towns beats the buzzer, and the Purple Eagles will head into the locker room with their largest lead of the night. Niagara 42 first half points for Canisius 27. Purple Eagles are halfway home. Halftime show comes your way on the other side of this break. For this second half, no Isaiah Reese for the Golden Griffins. For the Purple Eagles, same 5 that got us going shortly after 7 o'clock. Barton, Tate, Towns, Prochet, and Robb. It is Sanks, Johnson, Hitchin, Jelani White, and Takal Molson. Second half underway. Niagara to have it first, going right to left. James Towns with it now. Top of the key. Throws it on the baseline to Dominic Robb. Backing down, no spinning along the baseline on Hitchin. Floats it into the corner to Khalif Tate. 13 to shoot. Feeds Dom all the way to the bucket. Layup, no, but a foul is called inside, and I think that's going to go on Jelani White. It'll be the 3rd on White. Hitchin went for the steal, but a great pass by Khalif Tate. That play doesn't happen if Khalif doesn't throw it to the right arm extended. So 19:40 left, and Dominic Robb will go to the line to shoot 2. First one on the way, swish. Dom with 9 points, 8 in the first half. The senior from Pittsburgh utilizes 2 dribbles. Free throw on the way. Good. He knew it all along. Niagara leading at 44-27. And again, no Isaiah Reese to start this second half. Left wing, the ball comes to Takal Molson. Molson loses his balance, and the ball run down by Hitchin out near center court. Hitchin now flips it to Jelani White. He'll stick in the belly of Molson. Fires it up to Hitchin. Thought about a 3, but again, Dominic Robb right there. Sanks off a screen. He'll hoist a 2-pointer, and that one is good. Jonathan Sanks with the generous roll, and for Sanks, give him now 7 in the game. 44-29, Niagara out in front. James Towns fires it, top of the key to Dominic Robb. Dom with Hitchin all over and puts it on the deck. Dom on the way to the bucket, slam, dunk with 2 hands. Look out below. Oh, Dominic Robb dribbled between the legs, had a clear path to the bucket. Here's Sanks with it now. Flips it to Hitchin, now right wing Malik Johnson. Niagara by 17. Hitchin on the baseline, feeds it to Jelani White, who lays it in. Jelani White, he was wide open. Niagara missed the defensive assignment there. 46-31, 18:30 left. Purple Eagles trying to get to 4 and 5. 10-2 run. Here's Dominic Robb, a 3 on the way. That one no good. Rebound tapped by Towns, but picked up by Takal Molson. He'll find Malik Johnson left wing. Into the front court come the Griffs. Back pass, Sanks. He flips it to Takal Molson, and now Molson, the Buffalo native, will fire top of the key to Hitchin. Left wing, Sanks thought about a 3 instead, feeds Hitchin. Reverse layup, partially deflected by Dominic Robb, then knocked out of bounds, and with 13 on the shot clock, that should go as another block shot for Dominic Robb. Should be his second, now 9 away from tying Joe R. Lucas. 18:02 left, Niagara 46, Canisius 31. Inbounds play to Sanks. 2 minutes gone, second half. Malik Johnson with it. Looking to the right to Sanks. Can't find him, so now he'll feed Jelani White. On his way to the bucket, and he slams it through. Well, again, White set the screen and then just rolled to the bucket, and he was open for the 2-hand flush. 46-33, 17:45 left. Chris Barton has it. Finds Towns. Towns picked up by Malik Johnson. Goes top of the key to Tate. Here's Khalif. Around to Takal Molson. All the way to the bucket. A reach-in foul will send Khalif Tate to the line to shoot 2. That one is on to Takal Molson. For the sophomore, that is his second. So Takal Molson and Isaiah Reese have combined for 3 points in this game. So the line goes Leaf. First trip to the strike for Khalif Tate in search of his first point. Free throw, no good. Front rim, back rim, and then somehow it fell out. Khalif 81% on the season, 21 for 26. One dribble, free throw on the way, line drive, good. Khalif didn't feature the rim that time, he just swished it in. 47-33, Niagara by 14. Malik Johnson, who had a big first half for the Griffs, now into the front court he comes. He's leading the way with 9 points. Jelani White to Sanks, who finds Molson. Now feeds it to Malik Johnson. Fadeaway jumper on the right elbow. That one rimmed out, no good. Tapped up. Then into the corner it goes. Saved by Dominic Robb, who will leave it to Khalif Tate. Outlet pass now to Towns, and here come the Purple Eagles into the front court, courtesy of James Towns. All the way to the bucket. Layup, no, but he got spun around, and James Towns will go to the line. That foul will go on Malik Johnson, and in fact, they'll say that foul occurred before the shot. Third team foul on the Golden Griffins. Inbounds play as a high arcing pass to Marv. He floats it to himself. Now to Towns. Towns in the corner to Leaf. Leaf picked up by Markel Lotz. Leaf past the defender into the paint. He goes, knocked away. Stolen by the Griffs. 2-on-2. Here's Sanks all the way to the bucket. Finger roll, good. Jonathan Sanks now with 9 points. And it's a 12-point Niagara lead. 47-35. Reggie Witherspoon trying to energize his club. The head coach for the Griffs barks out a defensive call. Now Marvin Prochet with it in the front court for Niagara goes to Barton. Chris Barton top of the key. We'll flip it to Khalif Tate. Shot clock at 10. Leaf now goes left wing. James has it. Past the defender. Around Lotz. Into the paint. James ball fake up and under move. No good, but a foul will send James Towns to the line to shoot 2. Great ball fake there that got the defender in the air. Markel Lotz whistled for the foul, the senior from New Orleans, Louisiana. And James Towns will go to the line. Top free throw shooter in the conference is James Towns. First one on the way, swish. Towns with 7 points in the game. Now 88 for 105. Last year against the Golden Griffins, we talked about the 44 points that James had in the 2 games. How about going 13 for 14 from the free throw line? Next free throw, swish again, he's got 8. Purple Eagles have 8 points here in this second half. 5 are free throws. 11 for 13 from the line. Malik Johnson now to Tacombe Olsen. He's going to throw a 3 over Barton, and he swishes that one in. Well, Tacombe Olsen with a 3-pointer in the first half and another one to match it here in the second half for his 6 points. Into the front court comes Niagara, leading it by 11. A ton of time left, 15:55 left. Here's James all the way to the bucket. Finger roll, good. Well, the defense came out to challenge James Towns, and he left him in the rearview mirror. Niagara's lead is 13. Jelani White now to Molson. Molson fires the chest pass to Sanks. He'll go right wing to Malik Johnson, picked up by Towns. 18 to shoot. Johnson back to Jelani White to the bucket. Blocked away by Dominic Robb. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Canisius ball when we come back. Dominic Robb has yet another timeout. We'll step aside as well from Van Wagner. This is the Purple Eagles. T-shirt giveaway is underway in full swing. Batavia Downs Gaming and Western Regional OTB are a public benefit corporation. They have given millions back to our member municipalities, including Niagara County. Dominic Robb, in fact, does have 3 blocks now tonight. Malik Johnson with it. Lob pass, slammed through yet again by Jelani White. Well, the only chink in the armor for the Purple Eagles tonight has been their ability to defend the alley-oop. Canisius has done that with alarming frequency. 51-40. Niagara's lead is 11. Dominic Robb kicks it in the corner. Good catch there by Chris Barton. His pass off the foot of Tacombe Olsen, and with 13 on the shot clock, Niagara will inbound. Now they will reset that to 20. I think Tacombe Olsen's got a case. I think that just kind of went off his leg. Khalif Tate inbound to Marvin Prochet, who makes the one-handed catch. Marv's going to pull up a 3 on the way. That one no good off the front of the rim, and the one-hand rebound by Martin St. Louis, and the foul will be on Khalif Tate. Khalif with a little bit of a hook on St. Louis, and the foul is the first on Leaf and the first team foul on the Purple Eagles. So 14:59 left in a game that Niagara has never trailed. We had 2 early ties in the opening half, 51-40, but well, you never feel comfortable when the Golden Griffins are the opponent. Here's Tacombe Olsen, now to Jelani White. He'll give it to Johnson. Fires a chest pass to Molson, does likewise to Sanks. Here's Sanks with 15 to shoot. He's going to hoist a 3, and that one around the rim, no good. Tapped once and twice, and picked up by James Towns. Towns whips it across the floor to Prochet. Here's Marv, crossover dribble. He's going to release the 2. That one on the way, no good, too strong. And the rebound, Malik Johnson. Now to Sanks. Fakes a 3, past Tate all the way to the bucket. Finger roll, no good, but a foul on Niagara's Khalif Tate. Khalif can't believe it. Well, Sanks missed that open layup because that foul was not much. And Khalif going over to ask John Floyd a little bit about it, but first, Bill McCarthy, the lead referee, wants Floyd's attention. And with 14:25 left, they first talk things over, and in fact, 2 free throws will be awarded. Now, Khalif Tate having a conversation with the referee that made the call. So Sanks will go to the line. First trip to the stripe. The first free throw attempt by Canisius tonight. It's on the way, and it is good. Jonathan Sanks just 47, now 50% from the line. He's 8 for 16. Dominic Robb and Khalif Tate come out. Greg King and Raheem Solomon in. It's a 10-point Niagara lead and another chance for Sanks. He's in double figures, coming off a career-high tying 14 points in their win against Monmouth. Second free throw on the way, good. So Niagara's lead cut to 9. The Purple Eagles being outscored here in this second half, 15-9. 14:18 left. They had a big lead at the break. Niagara was up by 15. Towns whips it in the corner to Prochet. Crochet, pass White all the way to the bucket. Layup, no good. Rebound tapped out to Malik Johnson. Back he comes. Crossing over in the paint, swatted away by Greg King. Sanks the rebound, and he lays it in. 13 points for Jonathan Sanks, and Niagara's lead is cut to 7. There is James Towns with it now. 6 straight by the Golden Griffins. Towns into the front court against man-to-man defense. Niagara not doing much, a lot of standing around. Shot clock at 12. They'll fire the ball to Prochet, who goes right wing to Raheem Solomon. Now to James. James Towns, 5 to shoot. Towns looks at the shot clock. 3. Little wiggle on St. Louis. Goes baseline, spins, and cannot get the shot away, and Niagara turns it over. A shot clock violation. Well, the Purple Eagles coming a little bit unglued here. 51-44 the score. Here is Malik Johnson with it now for the Golden Griffins. Left wing to Molson. Canisius now attacking with their bench on the same side as their bench. Malik Johnson now right in front of Coach Reggie Witherspoon. Ball fake now to Jelani White in the paint. Little floater on the way, no good. Tapped up once and then again, and Takal Molson picks it up. He'll hoist a 3 from the wing, and that one is good by Takal Molson. The Purple Eagles trying to get a timeout, and they do. Takal Molson now with 9, and the Golden Griffins making a run here. 13 minutes left. This will be a full timeout. Tighter, just like the score in this game. 23-19, Niagara out rebounding the Golden Griffins. Well, a ton of time left, and that 15-point lead is now down to just 4, 51-47. See what the Purple Eagles drew up in that timeout? Raheem Solomon with it. Jabril Faulkner has checked in. He now guards Marvin Prochet. Chris Barton gets banged into by Takal Molson, and that's a big call because that's 3 on Molson. So the sophomore from Buffalo commits his third 15 foul on Canisius. 12:49 left, 20 on the shot clock. Substitution checking in is Jordan Henderson. He's going to come in, and Takal Molson will go out. So this is a big point in the ball game now for Niagara. We'll see how long Canisius' head coach Reggie Witherspoon will go without Takal Molson. Niagara leading at 51-47, 12:49 left. Inbounds play to James Towns. Little wiggle to shake free of the defender. Now he goes to Prochet, left wing Solomon. 12 to shoot. Raheem fires it across the floor to Barton. Touch pass to James Towns, right side. Here's Towns past the defender, and he gets bodied into. And are they going to award free throws? I don't think so. James Towns got hammered by Martin St. Louis. And that is a mismatch on the tail of the tape. Or check that, Dante St. Louis. 6'8", 235. James Towns, 5'10", $170. Prochet to inbound. 6 fouls now on the Golden Griffins. Niagara will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Barton with it now. Picked up by Henderson. Crosses over, right side. Chris, ball fake, got the defender in the air. Feeds Greg King in the paint. Ball gets away. King gets it back. Shot no good. Tapped up by Solomon, no. Tapped up by King, no good, but a foul. Will send Greg King to the line to shoot 2 free throws. The foul will be on Jonathan Sanks. That is his third. 7th-team foul, but King was going for the tap-in, so Greg King will shoot 2. King already 2 for 2 tonight. First one on the way, good. He swishes in another. Greg King with 7 points. Greg played 23 big minutes in the win against Monmouth, contributing 5 points, 6 rebounds. He was active. Next free throw, good. And Greg King knew it all along. He's got 8 points. 53-47. Niagara's lead back up to a half dozen. Into the front court, Johnson finds Faulkner, now to Henderson. Henderson to Sanks. Canisius really turning up the energy here on the offensive end. Malik Johnson with that dribble live. Left elbow, fakes a jumper, feeds it to Faulkner. Thought about a 3. Prochet closed on him. Shot clock at 8. Game clock inside at 12. Malik Johnson had it knocked out of his hand, but a reach-in foul on the Purple Eagles with 6 seconds on the shot clock. It'll go on Raheem Solomon, and they are going to award 2 free throws to Malik Johnson when we come back. There's no way he was shooting that basket. Be awarded 2 free throws. And I don't know about that. From my vantage point, he was clearly passing the basketball. But Malik will go to the line to shoot 2. First time to the stripe. Free throw is no good. Ball don't lie. Another one upcoming for Malik. 69%. It's on the way, and that one looks good, and it is. First point of the second half for Malik Johnson. He's in double figures with 10. Here comes James Towns into the front court. Around Johnson. Kicks it in the corner to Chris Barton, who will now dribble it back out near midcourt. Barton looks to the left wing, finds Greg King with Dante St. Louis, who just fell down. King backing down St. Louis in the paint. One extra dribble, and it gets knocked away and stolen by Faulkner to Malik Johnson. Here comes Canisius in the front court. Down 5, a 3 in the wing for Sanks. That one no good. He left it short. Rebound, Chris Barton. Great look there by Jonathan Sanks. Here's Raheem Solomon through the paint. Runner on the way. No good. That one tapped away. And the rebound in the corner picked up by Jordan Henderson. To Sanks, right back to Henderson. In the front court he comes. To Sanks yet again. 11-11 left here inside the Gallagher Center. Niagara's 15-point lead. Shaved now to 5. Faulkner with it. He'll rise up over Solomon. Two-pointer is good, and it's a one-possession game. Jabril Faulkner now is 6. A 12-2 run by the Golden Griffins. 10:53 left. James Towns with it now. Around the screen. Pops it to Prochet. Here's a 3 for Marv. Good! A huge bucket from the top of the key by Marvin Prochet. He's got 15. Niagara's lead pushed back up to 6. Khalif Tate and Marcus Hammond at the scorer's table. They'll check in at the next whistle. Malik Johnson now to Sanks. Sanks had Faulkner open, didn't give it to him. Instead, Johnson will. Bounce pass. St. Louis in the paint. Layup good. Dante St. Louis able to shield Marvin Prochet from that pass. And the junior from Brampton, Ontario has his first field goal. 56-52 our score. Towns with it. Fires the pass right wing to Solomon. Raheem Solomon around the screen. Now will back things out. Feeds it to Greg King, squaring his shoulders on St. Louis. Double team comes. King keeps the dribble alive. Now a high arcing 18-footer good by Greg King. 10 points tonight for Greg. The lead, 58-52, Purple Eagles. Tacole Molson back at the scorer's table for the Griffs. 9:45 left. Great game for you here. Hoping you're enjoying it. Faulkner with a free throw line jumper. Around and out, no good. Rebound Solomon. Bounce pass outlet to Town. Here comes James across the floor to Prochet. He's going to hoist a 3, no good. But prior to the release, John Floyd has a foul called on the Golden Griffins. It'll be on Malik Johnson for reaching in and grabbing a hold of Marv, and that's the third on Malik. Tacole Molson back in. So the Purple Eagles were only able to add 2 points to that 4-point lead when Molson checked out 3+ minutes ago. So a 1-and-1 for Marvin Prochet. Malik Johnson comes out with the 3 fouls, and also Dante St. Louis will come out. Tacole Molson and Jelani White back in. Marv at the line tonight, 2 for 2. Got to make the front end. It's on the way, and it is good. Sometimes you can read the body language of the free throw shooter as to whether or not they think it's in, and you couldn't have had a calmer picture than Marvin Prochet after he released that one. He knew that was going in. The senior from Brooklyn will have another. 9:34 left, 59-52. Free throw on the way, good, it stayed down. Substitution for Niagara. Greg Quacamenza in, and Marvin Prochet will come out. 60-52 the score. Here come the Golden Griffins into the front court. Tacole Molson with it. Fakes the 3. Niagara in a 2-3 zone defense. Marcus Hammond up top with James Towns. Greg King in the center of the baseline, flanked by Khalif Tate on his left, Greg Quacamenza on his right. Sanks now to Faulkner. Jabril Faulkner, alley-oop, that one hit the rim. Then Jelani White picks it up, reverse layup, no. Tapped up once, twice. White's got it again, blocked away again by King, but a foul is called. And Greg King talking things over with Bill McCarthy, and Greg's got to be careful here. 9:08 left. Greg King cannot believe that one. Jelani White will go to the line. On the third and maybe the fourth attempt by the Golden Griffins, the whistle came. First trip to the line for Jelani White, the sophomore from New Haven, Connecticut. 48% from the stripe. Staring into the end zone. First one on the way, good. Jelani White with a good second half. He's got 7 of his 9 points since the intermission. They had a tough 7 minutes in the game against Monmouth, and virtually everything went right for the Golden Griffins in the second half. But just 7 minutes on the floor for Jelani White. He had 4 points and 4 fouls. And look out, he misses that second free throw. That one missed by plenty. Rebound Quacamenza now to Town. Niagara's lead is 7. We have exactly 9 minutes left here in the Gallagher Center. James Towns with it. Pass the defender all the way to the bucket. Feeds the pass. Marcus Hammond, a wide open three. Good! Well, one point guard feeds another. Hammond with 8, and the Golden Griffins turn it over at the other end. Turnover number 10 with 8:47 left. The Purple Eagles will bring it back with that 10-point lead restored. And we had talked about Marcus Hammond. The defense in the last few games have been able to quiet the lanky freshman. Well, he's turned up the volume here tonight. Purple Eagles have scored 7 of the game's last 8 points. Hammond had just 6 points in the last 4 games coming in. Marcus with 8 here tonight. I love the feed from James Towns to Hammond. 18 to shoot. Towns into the corner it goes, knocked out of bounds. No, that is Purple Eagle basketball. Bill Elk had it with 8:33 left. Bill McCarthy went the other way, and he missed that call. And once they talk it over, Bill Elk should overrule and say he knows that this is Purple Eagle basketball. It went off of Jordan Henderson's leg. And Bill Elk very demonstrative in pointing that out to the lead referee. You have to like the way they got together to talk it over. Niagara to inbound. King with it. Now to Hammond. 12 to shoot. Hammond right wing to Towns. Didn't release the 3. Shot clock now at 8. Now it's at 6. James Towns with the basketball. A deep 3 on the way. That one no good. Rebound. Khalif Tate has it. Khalif spins in the paint. Ball fake. Shot in the way. Count the bucket. And the foul. And the lead balloons back to 12. Offensive rebounds telling the story here for Niagara tonight. The putback by Leaf. High off the backboard it went and then dropped through, and he will go to the line. Put a star by that one. Could be our new era cap play of the game. Khalif now at the line, the old-fashioned three-point play. No good. He left it short in the rebound by Faulkner. It stays a 12-point Niagara lead. Henderson in the front court to Malik Johnson, who checked back in. Johnson in, Sanks down. Right wing, Molson fakes the 3. Back to Malik Johnson. He'll run Towns into a screen. Now in the corner, Jordan Henderson's 3, and that is good. Henderson, who averages 2.7 points a game, he didn't hesitate there. Henderson seeing many more minutes because Isaiah Reese continues to get further away from head coach Reggie Witherspoon. Here's Towns to the bucket. Reverse layup, no, but a foul prior to the release. The foul on the floor with 7:45 left. A 1-and-1 for, or no, it'll be 2 shots for James Towns because Canisius now in the double bonus. The foul on Malik Johnson is his 4th. Timeout. 5-team in action tonight. LSU will be on the road taking on the Aggies of Texas A&M. Well, the second half, Canisius outscoring Niagara 29-23, but here is James Towns to the line to shoot 2. First one on the way. It'll have to hurry, and it's no good. Grazed the front rim, but then around and out. So James now 2 for 3 from the stripe. He will have another, looking to make it a 10-point Niagara lead. Free throw on the way, swish. Well, the league leader in free throws doesn't miss often. He's got 11 points in the game. Towns, Quacamenza, Khalif Tate, Marcus Hammond, and Greg King on the floor for the Purple Eagles. Jordan Henderson now for Canisius to Jelani White, who gives it to Malik Johnson. Now to Faulkner. 15 to shoot. Faulkner to Henderson. Fakes the 3. Now a lob pass to Faulkner underneath, and he slams it through. Greg Quacamenza went for the steal, didn't get it, and that left Faulkner with a clear path to the bucket. He's got 8. Back comes Niagara, leading it by 8. Quacamenza with it. Greg all the way to the bucket. Layup swatted away by Jelani White. Here comes Tacombe Olsen for the Golden Griffins. Canisius hanging around. 7:03 left. Purple Eagles by 8. Malik Johnson with it now. Holds it over his head. Backdoor cut. Faulkner layup. Good. Jabril Faulkner with 4 straight. Give him 10 in the ball game. Now some full court pressure by the Griffs. Now they'll relent. Marvin Prochet quickly off the bench, and he will check in. 66-60. Niagara's lead down to 6. There's a pass to Greg King going to work on White. Goes to the center of the floor. Off the glass it goes. Too strong. No good. Good defense there by Jelani. 1 and done for the Purple Eagles. Here comes Malik Johnson. A 2-possession game. Malik's keeping it alive on the right-hand bounce. Now he takes it far right wing. Greg King on him. There's a mismatch somewhere. Purple Eagles switch defenders. Hammond will pick up Malik Johnson. Molson now to Faulkner. Goes right wing. Malik Johnson around the screen. Slams on the brakes. Right elbow jumper. No good. Overshot the rim. And there was Khalif Tate to clean it up. Leaf into the front court for Niagara. Big stop there by the Purple Eagles. Now to Towns. Prochet and Dominic Robb at the scorer's table. They'll check in at the next whistle. Niagara 2 timeouts left. Canisius with 3. Here's Towns. Right wing. Kwakamensa. He's going to hoist a 3. Good! Oh my, Greg Kwakamensa with a big triple. Niagara by 9. Henderson to the bucket. He slams it through. What a move. Jordan Henderson went up, and now we have a whistle. I believe a timeout called by the Golden Griffins. Boy, Jordan Henderson shook free, and with 5:40 left, timeout Canisius. Spurs a 7 o'clock tip. Niagara leading at 69-62. 5:40 left. Purple Eagles with their starting 5 out there. Robb, Tate, Barton, Prochet, and Towns. Faulkner, Johnson, Sanks, White, and Tacombe Olsen for the Golden Griffins. Isaiah Reese has not played here in the second half after playing 7 minutes and 50 seconds in the opening half. Prochet flips it to Towns. 10 to shoot. Here's James with it now. Goes right wing to Barton. Chris Barton between the legs. Crossover dribble. Shot clock at 5. To the bucket. Layup on the way. No, but a blocking foul is called on the Golden Griffins, and that'll be on Tacombe Olsen, and it is the 4th on Molson. So all kinds of foul trouble now for Reggie Witherspoon's Canisius College Golden Griffins. Malik Johnson with 4. He's on the floor. Tacombe Olsen with 4. He just got up off the floor trying to draw the charge. So Chris Barton to the line to shoot 2. Here's Chris, first one on the way. Good. 5 points for Chris Barton. And 7 career games against the Golden Griffins. Chris averaging 8 points per contest. He had a night last time out against Monmouth. He went 8 for 9 from the free throw line. All part of a 22-point uprising. Misses the second one. It stays a 70-62 Niagara lead. 5:05 left. Sanks now to Faulkner. Faulkner to Malik Johnson, who finds Jelani White. Whips it right wing. Out of bounds it goes. Sanks was racing towards the bucket, and Jelani White nearly took his ear off with a fastball that went out of bounds. Turnover number 11 for the Golden Griffins. Niagara's turned it over 10 times. Folks, we're inside of 5 minutes. Niagara by 8. Towns with it to Prochet. Marv, top of the key, goes right wing to Barton. He'll take it top of the key himself. On the left-hand bounce with Molson on him. Now to James Towns. Shot clock at 10. Towns along the baseline, walking the tightrope. His pass knocked away, and last touch by Tacombe Olsen. Wow, how are they going to say this is? How is this possibly Canisius basketball when Tacombe Olsen threw the ball out of bounds? The officials need to talk this over. Now, maybe Niagara got away with a foul, but Tacombe Olsen absolutely threw that basketball out of bounds. We'll see the replay. He fired it out of bounds, and it'll stay Golden Griffin basketball. That's a blown call. Right wing Sanks with it for the Griffs. This is a gift possession. 4:22 left. 70-62. Niagara with the lead. Johnson playing catch with the perimeter. Now feeds it to Faulkner. Bounce pass in the paint. Knocked away. It's loose. Stolen by James Towns. Back he comes. Towns had it knocked away from behind, and Sanks flips it to Malik Johnson. Back we go the other way. 4:05 left. Molson with Prochet all over him. Molson puts it on the deck. Now we'll back things out. Fakes a 3, spins, and gives it to Malik Johnson, who is waiting patiently for the ball. Now to Sanks. Shot clock at 13. To Johnson around the screen. Skips it across the floor. Sanks will hoist a 3, and that one is good. Jonathan Sanks with a big 3. He's got a career high now. Sanks with 16. He is leading the way for the Golden Griffins, who claw to within 5. 70-65. Here's Marv with it now. Top of the key. Flips it to Leaf. Curling off a screen. He's going to pull up a 2 on the way by Leaf. Too strong, no good. Offensive rebound, Dominic Robb. Fresh clock for the Purple Eagles. They will pull things back out. 3:18 left here. Niagara leads it by 5. James Towns cleans off the bottom of his sneakers. Still with the basketball. Shot clock at 13. High arcing pass to Dominic Robb. Going to go to the bucket. Had it knocked away. Kicks it out top, but a traveling violation. is called, and now Dom along the baseline with 3:05 left. Dom just grabbed at his right ankle. He'll hobble over to the Purple Eagles bench. Timeout. We'll step aside as to my right on stats. Kyle Powell back in our Amherst studios. My name is Todd Kellen. Hope you're enjoying this one. Dominic Robb still working out that right ankle, but he is on the floor. He is in the paint. 3 block shots already tonight for the league leader. Here's Malik Johnson with it, goes left wing. Back to Faulkner. Faulkner to Sanks. Sanks right wing. Molson faked the 3. Barton was on him. Couple of dribbles. Molson gets bottled up. To Faulkner, right back to Molson. Shot clock at 10. Left wing, Malik Johnson. Here's Malik. Now to Faulkner. Shot clock at 5. Malik Johnson with it. Little wiggle trying to shake free of Dominic Robb. High arcing shot is good. It went down. What a bucket by Malik Johnson up and over Dominic Robb. It's a 1-possession game with 2:25 left. 70-67. Niagara with the lead. Purple Eagles have never trailed in this one. We had 2 early ties. Towns with it now. Feeds Marvin Prochet. Going to work on Faulkner. Into the paint. Ball fake. Shot on the way. Good! Prochet able to coax that one over the rim. Marv now with 19. A whistle before the shot. The foul is called on Niagara. It'll be on Chris Barton. For Chris, that is his first. Just the 5th team foul with 2:07 left. Niagara's lead is 5. Malik Johnson to inbound. High arcing pass caught by Sanks. They'll take it inside of 2 minutes. Faulkner to Callum Olsen. Whip it across the floor. Jelani White now goes to Sanks. Shot clock at 15. Sanks to Faulkner. Prochet out to get him. Faulkner goes right wing to Molson. Good defense by Niagara. Molson will hoist a 3. That one no good. Rebound in the corner by James Towns. 1:45 left. Towns finds Prochet along the baseline. Marv won't force the action. Inside of 100 seconds. Marv, little floater. That one no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Knocked away. Picking it up is Molson for the Golden Griffins. Here they come 3-on-2. To Malik Johnson. Dominic Robb had to close on him. They fired in the paint. Faulkner layup good, and the foul. Jabril Faulkner off balance, able to knock that one in. The foul, I think, is going to go on Khalif Tate. And Faulkner is keeping Canisius in this ball game. The foul will go on Khalif. That is his 3rd. 1 free throw upcoming for Jabril Faulkner. First trip to the line tonight. Faulkner on the season, pretty good, 77%, 10 of 13. He steps away from the line, now he's back on it. 72-69, 1:23 left. Niagara with the lead, the Griffs free throw. It is on the way, and it is good. Faulkner now with 13. What a finish here. We thought it would be good. The Purple Eagles had a big lead, but Canisius, to their credit, has fought back to within 2. Each team with 2 timeouts left. Towns goes right wing to Tate, now to Prochet. Flips it to Towns. Shot clock at 15. They'll go to Dominic Robb on the baseline. Backing down Jelani White. Dom in the paint. Goes left side. Layup. Yes! Great move there by Dominic Robb. He's got 15. The lead is 4. We're under a minute. 74-70. Jelani White to the bucket. Knocked out of bounds off of the Golden Griffins. It'll be Niagara basketball, and the end zone is on their feet. And they're going to look at this one. Hold everything. They're going to go to the monitor. 30,000 Niagara University alumni stay connected to all things NU. They do it by dropping by the Eagles Nest. The Eagles Nest is your online alumni community. With Sweet Caroline in the background, the Purple Eagles will inbound. Prochet in the corner to Towns, and he asked for the timeout, and it is granted. 51.8 seconds left. Niagara down to 1 timeout. No indication yet. It'll be a 30-second timeout, which means cue up Neil Diamond again. 17th. Go to purpleeagles.com to enter. Marvin Prochet now cannot run the baseline. We'll see what the Purple Eagles do. Jelani White guarding the inbounder. Purple Eagles will find Barton right along the sideline. Chris, jump pass. No, it got knocked out of his hand. Stolen by Canisius. Malik Johnson has it. Niagara leading it by 4. Faulkner back to Johnson. Malik Johnson with 15 to shoot. 38 seconds left in the game. Malik to Faulkner, right back to Malik, right back to Faulkner. He'll look for to call motion. Shot clock at 8. And a timeout called by the Golden Griffins. Shot clock at 7, 29.7 seconds left. And Reggie Witherspoon didn't like the look of that at all. So with 7 seconds on the shot clock, the Griffins call their second last timeout. Miss, they will surely look to gather their most important defensive rebound of the night. Sanks to inbound. Remember, 7 on the shot clock. You can bet the Golden Griffins know that. Sanks with it. Now to Malik Johnson. They're trying to set up the alley-oop, and it is missed on the dunk. Missing it was Jelani White. Rebound Prochet, and the foul comes with 24 seconds left. Well, they ran the play beautifully, and Jelani White missed the dunk. 74-70, the Purple Eagles lead it. And their leader, Marvin Prochet, will go to the line to shoot 2. That is the 5th on Malik Johnson. He had no choice. He had to reach in and commit the foul. And he will exit this game with 12 points. So Malik Johnson's night is over. Again, the story of this ball game outside of the score is what is up with Isaiah Reese and why was he benched? He played 7 minutes and 50 seconds in the opening half. Sat out the long stretch to finish that second half, or the first half rather, and he has had his warm-up top on the entire second half and has actually moved from seat 5 to 6 to 7 to 8. 24.1 seconds left. Jordan Henderson checks back in as Malik Johnson has fouled out. So Prochet will go to the line to shoot 2. Marv just waiting for Bill McCarthy to finish up that conversation with Niagara head coach Chris Casey. Regardless of what happens, this stays a 2-possession game. I expect the building will get quiet as Marv toes the line. Free throw on the way. Good. Marvin Prochet, another 20-point performance. He will have another to make it a 6-point Niagara lead. It is airborne. Good. 76-70. Niagara leads it by a half dozen. So maybe it is one more stop here. Sanks flips it to Molson. Takal Molson will hoist a deep 3. That one no good. He left it short. Rebound Prochet, and the reach-in foul by Jordan Henderson will send Marvin Prochet to the line, but not before Marv eggs on the end zone, and they are getting into it. A chance to put this one away if you can make it a 3-possession game here. Well, the student body stepped up here on a day where classes were canceled. The university was closed today. The only thing open, the Gallagher Center. So here is Marv. 2 shots upcoming. Got to make one to make it a 3-possession game. First one on the way. Swish. The end zone chanting MVP. No doubt about it. Marvin Prochet having an all-MAC first-team season. 3rd in scoring, 2nd in rebounding. Free throw on the way. Good again. 23 for Marv. Niagara leads it by 8. Sanks picks it up in the backcourt. Now to Jelani White. They'll go right wing Jordan Henderson. 10 seconds left. Henderson, a 2 on the way. That one no good. Rebound tapped out to Sanks. His 3. That one missed. Rebound Dominic Robb. Outlet Prochet. 2-1. And this one is over. The Purple Eagles draw first blood in the Battle of the Bridge. Niagara wins it by the final score of 78-70. Boy, it got tight down the stretch.